Oh yeah, that's good defense right there. Yup. Golden State got it all the way. All the way. Man, I never thought I'd be playing 2K in a car, let alone just playing the game in the car. But that's what you get with the Grand Wagoneer. Come check this out. Look, that's good defense right there, though. Miss. What's going on, everybody? This is RealWillDrive with another Real Will review. And today, y'all see what we got. If you don't know, then now you know. We got the 2022 Grand Wagoneer. When I tell you this thing is grand, not only on the outside, but grand with luxury on the inside, the Grand Wagoneer really did its stuff with the luxury and just everything going on with it. Everything going on with it is like right, perfect. Like I said, with the size being very grand with the Wagoneer, but the outside of this is really huge and really spacious inside. We got 3-row seats. You can fit 8 people under this thing. But of course the top competitors being the Navigator and also being the Escalade. But I gotta tell you, I've only been driving in this Grand Wagoneer for about an hour and I'm already in love with it. And this is what the key fob looks like. Of course, we got the lock and the unlock button right there. The auto start right here. And if you have any elderly or any kids that want to go inside, not only does the power rail duct comes down, but the air suspension lifts down just for that right height for you guys to hop inside the vehicle. And we also got the press it 2 times to open the back as well. And if you hit it 2 times again, it closes it. But yeah, this is what the Grand Wagoneer key looks like. You look around in the front, we got that classic grille of what we all know. But to tell the difference with the Grand Wagoneer will actually be on the grille, while the regular Wagoneer will just say Wagoneer right on the hood. But we have the all LED lights all around the vehicle with the tail lights and the headlights, also with the fog lights LED. Now, one thing that adds a little touch of luxury in it is that when you go ahead and do those signal lights, all the lights around are sequential, meaning it just flows perfectly with traffic. So that's a pretty cool thing to have if you want to have a luxury vehicle. Now, we also have the front tow hooks as well. Now, this vehicle is massive, and it being massive, you best believe you can tow, guess what, about 10,000 pounds with this Grand Wagoneer. All right, here we go. Under the Grand Wagoneer, y'all know we got that big boy right there, man. We got that 6.4 liter, 392 cubic inches V8 running in this thing. Now, this engine is in a Scat Pack. This engine is in a Wrangler Extreme package. This Hemi is just a classic Hemi to just have it in your vehicle. And it's sad to say that not all of it's gonna last, but at least we can cherish it in this huge Grand Wagoneer. But there you have it, 6.4 liter Hemi. Also right here implemented on the inside the engine bay, born in America, of course designed in Michigan. So it has everything where, you know, where it was made, where it was built. Here, let's work around over on this side. Got the 22-inch. Go ahead and check out that Wagoneer on that hubcap as well. This vehicle really signifies the Wagoneer name itself and the big brand that it is from all these decades ago to today. And as we work around here, we got this headlight. Let me tell y'all, man, this vehicle got a 360 camera all the way around. I got cameras front, back, side, left. So this is one of them. And yes, you can assume it's on the other side. We'll go ahead and check that out when we go inside the vehicle. But we also have, again, the Grand Wagoneer just to signify it with also the American flag, letting you guys know that when you're driving, that flag is flying. And we got that chrome look around the windows as well. Give it a nice touch to it with the roof rails, of course, on top. Again, we got the 22-inch rims right there, showing Wagoneer. And another cool thing, it has the locking lug nuts, so no one can really steal your vehicle because it matches your key that you have. So that's really nice to have. All right, let's work around the vehicle right here. Nice flush finish around the car in general. Like I said, the lights are sequential as well. So that's really nice luxury to have. We have the Grand Wagoneer, again, spotted on the back to let you know what you're riding in. Functional windshield wiper on the back. Now this camera right here is actually integrated to that rear view mirror. And we'll go ahead and touch that up. But when you go ahead and flip the rear view mirror on the inside, you see anything you want go in the back rather than looking on the regular screen. And again, we have another camera on the bottom with the camera cleaner as well. That's part of that 360 camera. 4x4. Also got the tow hitch right here if you need your vehicle towed, with another camera actually there to make sure you incision that toe perfectly and make no mess up. Now there's also parking sensors around the back right there. You just can't see them, no. Now what's also a nice unlocking and locking feature is there's this actually sensitivity right here where you put your thumb on it and it actually locks the vehicle. There you go, you hear the beep. And when you put your hand right here, it unlocks the vehicle. So that's pretty cool to have. Now with the lift gate, we have the lift gate right here. This is what we call it. This is the lock side right here. There you go. You lock all the doors too and the lift gate. Now to open it right here, you just press that side on the right side. Left side's locked, right side's open. Put it that way. Here we go. Now look at this height right here. Look, y'all. Now when I tell y'all I have a lot of room sitting in the vehicle, but I don't know about working this tailgate. But one thing I will tell you is if you're shorter, you know, a shorter person, you can actually adjust the lift gate. So when you go ahead and open it up next time, it'll be to the spot where you put it. So let me show you, for example. So you go ahead and lower it. So say like right there, right? And then what we want to do is we want to hold this button for, I believe, like 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Okay, there we go. So when that beeping noise, that means it's saved at it. Now as we look right here, see that? It stays. This is the button to close it as well. The same button you hold to save your setting. So see, hold to set. This is the same button that you use to close it. And it also has a sensor, so if you're in a way like I am, then the lift gate won't close. But let me hurry up and get out the way so I can close it. There we go. Let's get it. Okay, so we close it, right? Boom. Don't forget, it's set now. So when we go ahead and open that thing up, it goes right to where we leave it before. And if you want to reset it, just go ahead and manually lift it all the way up like that and just hold it to set again. Now as you can see, it's not too much back space because we having seats on seats on seats on seats on seats. But we do got some grocery bag holders that's nice to have right here. We got 2 of them right here and also 2 of them on the other side. Y'all see that Macintosh speaker just looking lovely right there. Also, we have the cargo. If you want to go ahead and hide some, if you want to protect your groceries and whatnot, you can put that right over here. Now, if we lift this up, we also have all your lock and lug nuts right here, like I said, to unlock to unscrew the tires. And what's other nice thing to have is you're wondering, where's the spare tire at? Well, you got all the spare tire compartments right here that you need, right there to go ahead and take off that spare tire and replace. And now you're thinking, where's the spare tire at? Well, it got this plug right here. Well, it's not a plug, just a cover. And you take the tools, you stick it in there, and you go ahead and unscrew it, and that tire go ahead and drop down below. So the tire's under the car, you can retrieve it back and replace it. Go ahead and put the old one in and go right back up. We got the 3rd row seats. We're going to head and check out these seats real quick, the functionality of them real quick. So this is also a 12 volt right here. And now when it has a battery on it, that means it'll run with the car off. Now if you see a key on it, that means the car has to be on in order for you to use this, but it has a battery, so you can just use it anyways. All right, so we also have the functionalities for the 3rd row seats and the 2nd row seats. Now with the 3rd row seats, it'll say 3L, 3 right. That'll your controls on what side the seats are going to go down. Lower those down. And now for the 2nd row seats, in order to lift them back up, those require manual lift. For the 2nd row seats, also for the 2nd row seats, it's manual to push them forward and back. Do not have the functionality to electronically move them back. But there goes the 3rd row seats all the way down flush. I mean, this is a lot of room. Like, I could dang near sleep in this thing if I wanted to. But say you want to put something in your Grand Wagoneer, if you got something in your hand, you carrying something, right? All you gotta do is left foot up, right foot slide. How you go Tuesday slide on that thing? Look at that, This is the outer side of the Grand Wagoneer. And now another thing that's cool with the unlock and lock feature is when we go ahead and lock the vehicle, you can't push that in there. See that? But if you unlock the vehicle, you can go ahead and cap that right open. And as you can see, we got the rails coming down right here, and it is actually pretty spacious too. Like, there's a lot of room where you can put your feet on there. You don't have to worry about tripping up. But here we go. We riding in a big old Grand Wagoneer. It's just a beautiful day to be driving in the Grand Wagoneer. with a walnut wood surrounded all of it. The 2-spoke steering wheel, shouting out to that original Grand Wagoneer. Right, it's really smooth down hills. There's also a mode right there to help you slow down when you're going downhill, and I do feel it going down this hill. Now, not only does the back seats come with the Fire Stick TVs as well on both sides, it also comes with the remotes too. So you can flip through the channels, live stream TV shows, and watch movies, Netflix, Hulu, YouTube, the whole 9. Or you can even play the game in the back seat like the same way I did on the front seat. So that's pretty cool how it's integrated. And if you do lose your remote, it's still touchscreen, so you can go ahead and touchscreen that bad boy. It's also integrated with Alexa. So you can go ahead and talk to Alexa, ask her how she doing, the weather, you know, if you're a lonely guy. I don't know, but it got Alexa though. Of course we have cruise control, but we also have adaptive cruise control as well. Now, one thing to note is when you drive or buy this thing, please get tint, because this is a huge SUV with all these windows around with no tint, and this sun is beaming. Like, you're definitely in the fishbowl. Please get tint. You can adjust the pedals to your liking. I have mine all the way down. Not only do you have adaptive cruise control, but you also have assisted lane, just to make sure you stay right in that middle lane. And if you do go over it, it'll either try to help you, or the steering wheel will vibrate to let you know, get in the middle lane. Now, one thing that the Grand Wagoneer signifies is it's a lot of stitching in here and a lot of wood. And I really like it because it pays homage to the old Wagoneer back in the decades ago. Also have leather stitching on the on and off button, which I've never seen before. So having it in the Grand Wagoneer is just really nice to have. It's different, you know, it's different. You don't see that normally every day. But start with the steering wheel. It's a flat bottom steering wheel, so I'm real comfortable driving it on the bottom, just holding it like, you know, cruising with it. Now this screen has the full digital dash, and when I mean everything's digital, everything's digital. The screen is like, it's just a screen. And with the front seat having around 40 inches total screen, and the back seat around 35 inches, totaling around 75 inches total of screen, there's a lot of screens in here, man. Even the rear view mirror is a screen. But we have your climate controls up here, and if you don't want to go ahead and manually touch it on the screen, you can just touch it on the bottom bar as well, the rear, and you can toggle up the heat down and low to get right to where you want the temperature. Now there's also the fam cam. Now the fam cam is where you can check on your bad kids, or your daughter got a boyfriend, or your boyfriend got a daughter, and always keeping an eye on them, and you can zoom in on them and be like, hey, what are you doing back there? But you can do all that, the fam cam. You got bad kids kicking on the seat. You can just watch all that behavior on that fam cam. Even the passenger side on the screen has a fam cam. Like you seen, you can play the game on it. You can send directions from the passenger side. So be like, oh, I want to go to the mall. The passenger side will send it to the driver's side, so you can go right about your destination without even having to touch the screen. Shout out to the passenger. Also, there's Are We There Yet app. There's an app called Are We There Yet? Meaning those kids, you know, just like the movie. Are we there yet? You can go ahead and show them the destination on that app to let them know how far we is, because, you know, this vehicle is very good for all around road trip. So we have this hiding screen right here. You know, that's where the massage can come in, and there's a lot of modes for that massage. Or you can just even cut the screen off. But if you lift it up, there's also a wireless charging pad sitting right there, so you can just lay your phone down right there. Also with auxiliary plugs, HDMI cord for that PlayStation, or if you an Xbox person. And yeah, that's really cool to have a wireless charger. Also adjust the second row headrest seats. If you do, in case, need to look back and they're in the way, like if I look back, I see the seat in my way, you can go ahead and just drop that right down. Don't know if you've seen it, but it dropped down. So that's pretty cool to have. You also have control of the power side step bar. You can lower it or raise it. And what's another good thing about this vehicle too is, so say like I said earlier, you have an elderly couple, or you have kids, you can lower this car down really low because of the suspension, or you can raise it up to 10 inches high. If you want to go off the off-road, you can. It's a 4x4. Or if you go in the lower garage, you can lower that vehicle all the way down as much as you can. So that's pretty good that it has that even ability to do that with the suspension in this Grand Wagoneer. You also have your off-road pages as well on the screen that you can see. You can select the terrain. You see the accessory gauges, the pitch and roll, how high you are, and the suspension level that you are. That's also down below on the screen where you can adjust to go high or all the way low. And we also have all the modes to the left side of the vehicle to where you can switch through. We have the rock, we have the sand, mud, snow, auto. But right now, I think we're gonna go to sport. Full launch in 3, 2, 1. Woo. Wow. Okay. Cruising down the street in my 6'4". Okay, we got that 6.4 Hemi. You can really feel that Hemi. Okay, that's cool. Okay, you got props, Wagoneer. You got props. You fast and heavy and luxurious. Come on, man, you can't beat that. Talking about miles per gallon. City-wise, 13 mpgs. Highway, 18. Combined, 15. You get 15 miles per gallon combined in this thing. So it's not a lot, but you know, we're pretty much closing in on this muscle car era, so we might as well appreciate it. It has a cooler inside the middle compartment. Oh yeah. And it also has a USB on a sliding part right here on top with a USB or the USB-C. And man, we can't forget about the cooler, man. The fully functional cooler. And trust me, this has been sitting here for a minute and it's nice and cold. And for the back screen right there, strictly only for the climate control. But man, I got a lot of room in here. I got a lot of room in those back seats. I could also recline in those second row seats too, which feel good, by the way. Now going in the third seat, it's even better. Hopping in smoothly, feeling good. A lot of space. I can charge my phone right here. I can move the vents to really go on all my body instead of just my face. And I can also adjust the seat too as well in that third row. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So space-wise, I give it a 10 out of 10. Oh yeah, we can't forget the home link that you can connect to your garage. So you won't have that separate garage clip. You can just link it right there. It's called home link. Man, we can't forget the panoramic roof and the other roof in the third row seat where you can adjust. Oh, okay. So that beeping was letting me know what the speed limit was. Also, clicking this button right here will prompt up all your pages right here where you can customize it. It'll let you know what the speed limit is, your miles per gallon. Oh man. And there you have it, folks. 2022 Grand Wagoneer. Y'all let me know in the comment down section below if it's worth $100,000. Me personally, if I had the money, I'll go ahead and purchase this because it's an all-around good family car. The luxuries inside of it, I'll definitely use everything that's inside of it. So let me know down below if y'all mess with it. But I want to give a big shout out to Tacoma, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram for allowing me to do this Grand Wagoneer video in review. I enjoyed it a lot. And hey, stay tuned for more Will reviews. Peace.